Yeah. Yes.
This is a blackberry cucumber LaCroix.
That sounds like a good flavor.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to have these when we record.
Ooh.
It's okay. I'm going to be burping.
Just try one sip for the flavor.
That's my favorite flavor.
It's so good. The cucumber really does it.
Oh my God. I think I want one.
You want one?
Yeah, I'll go get it. But
Okay.
I'm just going to be burping. Sorry,
It's
guys.
Okay. We'll cut them out.
Mute them.
I didn't know I could feel like that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm officially a LaCroix girl.
This is great.
The deli that I go to, they have an entire wall of all the different flavors. So I've just been getting a new flavor every time. Yeah, this is my first time trying the blackberry cucumber. It's good.
This is very good.
Fresh.
Wow. Like favorite flav.
Yeah.
Flavor
Flav.
This girl I went to fit him with, she, on her TikTok, she does this series. Well, she actually did it before she made it a series, but she shared it on TikTok and people were like, wait, this is so cool. You should share more. And let me just show you. She cuts off the flap of the LaCroix boxes and makes art with them.
That's cool.
It's so cool. And she got LaCroix's attention and because she's like been collecting all the flavors.
Wow.
Excuse me. See, I'm already fucking
Yeah, me
burping.
too.
And they sent her like the flavor she needed to like complete her collection. And here, this is like, we'll post it on the screen. This is just like some of the stuff she does though. She like draws like little characters based off the flavors.
That is so
See,
cool.
there's another one. Like she'll talk about her process and then she makes like little, like they're like girls.
Aww.
Like cartoon girls. Girl. I sound like Gru.
Christopher Walken.
But isn't that cool?
That is so cute.
I know. I thought that was so
God,
cool.
I love creative people.
Yeah, she's really creative.
Wow.
So cute, huh?
Look at the lashes. They need to like do a collab with her. Like a limited edition little drop where she does the art.
Her handle on TikTok is Glamethyst, GLAM.ETHYST. Have you updated your phone?
No. It hasn't done it. I feel like I have my auto update on and it says like every night when you're plugged in.
I
but
swear
like
it never works for me.
No, I haven't updated. Are you liking it yet?
I am liking it now.
Okay.
At first I was like, it's ugly, but you can customize a lot, which is cool.
Ooh, let me see what you've done.
Like my home screen, when I move it, like look at.
I love the numbers.
Yeah, you can make them hecka big too. Like it's just more customizable. I feel like that's silly to say it, but do you see like the picture, how it.
Yeah.
This is a bad
moves.
example of the picture because I used a picture I already have, but people are using like really high def pictures. And I don't know the name of the feature, but it's like a 3D thing where if it's like a picture of a jungle, say it,
like you could turn it.
Yeah. And it's like, it looks like, you remember your planner growing up? Like it looks like that.
Sick. Okay. I'm just going to update on my own.
Yeah. I'm starting to like it more. And then text messages, you can make your background like how you can on Instagram.
Sick.
You could like customize that. The biggest thing I've been liking is when you screenshot it, you can just screenshot and copy. So it doesn't go to your fucking camera roll and you could just use it for the one thing that you ever need a screenshot for.
About time.
Yes. You could just,
wow.
It's called copy and delete after you take the screenshot. Press that, go send it to whoever, and then it's out of your hands. Which I love.
Wow, that's fire.
I have so many fucking screenshots.
Okay, hopefully this doesn't take too long.
It took like 30 minutes for me. Maybe don't.
Should I not?
Yeah, do it later because I know we need our phones this episode. But
okay,
I do like it more. And like the bubble thing, at first I was like, what the fuck? But like you get used to it. And that was kind of another thing I feel like I've been noticing is like how crazy it is to like how easy we get used to things now with tech changes. Like
you just adapt.
A week ago I was like, what the fuck? I'm getting a Samsung. And now I'm like, oh,
now it's your new normal.
Yep.
Yeah.
That quick.
I also find that like every time you don't update your phone, things start to glitch because they just want you to update. So like it's a matter of when, not
Not if.
If.
Preach, girl. Are you seeing that they're trying to buy back people's iPhone 13s?
No, why?
Nobody knows why.
Oh, just 13 specifically?
Yep, they're offering $1,000.
Do you have any?
No, I don't. Or maybe, but I like all my phones. I like to keep them.
Hang on to him.
It's priceless for me.
The other night, I was on FaceTime for about 4 hours watching my cousin give birth.
Oh, did she FaceTime?
I FaceTimed her.
That's kind of crazy.
I was propped up. My mom was It was such a cool experience.
That's crazy. We're on FaceTime though.
Yeah, I was on FaceTime. Riley, her little sister, was also on FaceTime because it was her.
Oh yeah, I saw
she moved into her sorority in
sorority.
In college. So
yeah,
she couldn't miss that. Unfortunately, we both obviously would have loved to be there in the room, but we were both propped up. Yeah. We were being moved around. It was.
Whoa!
I had
Did you see the cuter?
I saw her come out.
Oh,
it was I
didn't know you got to see that.
Yes, it was the most baby Lucy. Oh my God, I could cry. Oh my God, it was the most beautiful fucking thing. I mean, I've experienced childbirth before, but I actually watched Riley come out of my aunt.
That was crazy. And she's in college now.
Yeah, she's in college now. And it's just so special because Brianna's, my cousin, she's my age. We're only 6 months apart and we grew up like this. And just to watch her go through that. Oh my God, I'm going to get emotional.
It is emotional.
It's such a beautiful thing. And watching her be so strong and be fearful, but then also be let's go. All the fucking emotions.
Yeah.
And then just watching baby Lucy, first of all, she came out and did not shed a tear. She was just looking around. Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to cry?
Not always.
I thought it was a breathing thing. Okay.
She was breathing. She was looking around. She was breathing. She was making little whimpering noises. Oh
my God.
And then, okay, I was on FaceTime with my mom and my mom was at first I was just propped up.
Sure.
Watching her go through the labor and every time a contraction would come, she would do 3 pushes and
cool.
I was just experiencing that. But then once it was time, all literally 4 or 5 women nurses came in the room and it was just this is what we do it for.
This is laboring. This is the village.
Yes.
Oh, all that's going to make me cry.
It was, oh my God. All of these women just standing around her, encouraging her and just being her strength. Oh, and my mom picked me up from where I was propped up and was, getting different angles because I was taking photos. Right. My mom had 2 phones in her hand.
Damn.
She was actually at one point she probably had 3 because
she just group FaceTime.
She was, oh yeah.
It's okay. It's not the point.
She was holding me in one phone, Riley in the other, and then she had Mason's phone, the father, taking pictures. Literally, she had one propped up. Let me just show you this photo. I got a picture of Lucy looking at Brianna for the first time. Oh my God. Oh fuck, I didn't want to cry. Looking at Mason for the first time and then just
those are the parents if you guys haven't
Brianna,
collected that.
Fuck, hold on. I'm just gonna keep my glasses off for this. Look at.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so precious? She's just a little baby into the world for the first time.
And they're gonna be the best parents.
The best.
Look at her.
So this is her, literally she came
They're
out.
bringing her to the chest. Yeah, I could tell.
Oh, look at that one.
The hand.
Yeah. She's holding, that's Brianna's hand.
Yeah.
And then I got one of her.
Well, that's both of them.
Yeah.
Right?
That's Mason's. She's holding Mason's hand, looking at Mason for the first time.
Oh, I'm so glad you got these.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. And then that's the first time she opened her eyes. And she's looking up at Brianna. Isn't that the most precious fucking thing?
Oh my God. And I'm just so glad you got this for Brie, for Mason, for Lucy, for you.
So special.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for them. I saw her story too. I sent her some love, but
the most precious little girl.
I cannot wait to meet her.
I know.
Lucy. What's her
Lucy
middle name?
Lee.
Lucy Lee.
Lucy Lee.
She's already a doll.
Yeah. Fully.
And you grow
full head of hair.
You grow into your names and Lucy's so graceful and light, and
That's Brianna.
yes,
Calm. Oh my
Yep.
God, she was so calm. Like every time the nurse or the doctor would ask her literally anything, Brianna would be like, sure,
Okay.
that's okay.
she's also so desensitized to this stuff.
She's a nurse,
yeah.
so she understands everything that's happening. So she's not like, whoa,
Wait,
why?
what's that? What? Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
I bet like for any of you maybe listening, probably relate to that if you're in healthcare. Any doctor visits, especially birth, you're probably like, oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Like you're like part of the team.
Oh my God, it
That's
was so crazy. Like even noticing, I mean, I also don't think I clocked a lot of the technical aspects of it when I watched Riley
Sure, you were
come to
a
Earth.
baby yourself.
Yeah, I think I was 13, but like watching the progression of Brianna try out different positions, like, and the different techniques. She was giving birth in a hospital, so I'm sure it's a bit different than like a home birth and whatnot, but trying the different like angles and like, okay.
Did they do like the all fours?
No, they didn't do that.
I wish they would.
I think it's an option. Like Brianna
That's good.
asked,
Okay.
like, can I do this? Can I do this? And every time it was yes. So I'm sure they would have let her if she asked for that position. But she tried like different sides, and you know, they like have this big bar thing, and then they like throw a sheet over it, and you use the sheet to pull yourself up and like curl yourself over your baby, which
Got
is
it.
still inside of you,
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
get that angle.
Whoa.
She had asked to try a squatting position,
Cool.
and they were gonna get ready to do that, but they actually didn't need to because Lucy came out in a position that she was in before. It was just like wow.
So fucking cool.
Oh my God, it was the coolest fucking thing, and I'm just so proud of Brianna. I could tell like when she was actually coming out, I could tell Brianna was like, it was the most painful.
Yeah.
And I could tell she was like,
she didn't get epidural.
she did.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think it was like a lesser thing because she had like full mobility. She was just, I think like she wasn't numb.
Okay.
I don't
I wonder
know.
what it is.
I don't
Maybe it
know.
like wore off too.
Yeah.
Like she couldn't administer anymore. Because I know there's a point.
There's like a
Where you're-
button.
Right, but I think there's a point where you're not allowed to press it anymore.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe, I don't know. Who
Yeah.
knows?
I don't know like what dosage she was or anything, but just like the strength that you have to
Yeah.
have, and like knowing how painful it is, but like doing it anyway because you fucking have to.
Yeah, right.
But like,
Fucking
I don't know.
beasts.
It's
Women are fucking
fucking
beasts.
crazy.
It's so cool. We're
God.
literally a portal for life.
Yes.
And like what the brain does in
Right.
that moment, like pain of all the, like, yes, she's in pain when it's happening, but like our brains are so smart too to block off what's
Yeah.
happening. Not like to forget. Well, your brain does that too, but it probably didn't
It
hurt
protects
as
you.
much. Yeah.
It protects you from that level of pain, knowing what you have to go
because
through.
you have to keep pushing.
Yeah.
Because if it didn't protect you that pain, you'd probably pass out, which
Mm-hmm.
I suppose can also happen during birth. But
Right.
I am just so happy
Wow.
you were part of it. Because once I
Yeah.
saw the story, because I saw the story that day, like all the
Yeah.
girls posting it, I was like, oh shit, like I haven't heard from Alex. Does she know?
I was just like in it.
Because it was on Instagram. I was like,
Right.
does anybody tell Alex? Like, it's just not on Instagram.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you were a part of it. I'm glad she's okay. I'm glad Mason's okay. I'm glad Lucy's okay. And I don't know if she listens, but congrats, Bree and Mason. I'm just so excited. And so proud of you guys. And like,
I can't wait to meet her.
that's so badass.
And just like her coming out and like taking in the, like watching her take in the world, not crying. Like it was such a calm environment. And I also, it was also funny just seeing my mom was in the room, obviously.
She's probably a rat.
Oh my God. My mom and my aunt together.
I'd been like, get out.
And they were, during each contraction, they were counting to 10. And my mom and my aunt were the loudest ones in the room. They were like, 1.
Your aunt was probably yelling.
They were going crazy. And it just made me think about like my birth plan. Like when I have kids, I just want to be surrounded by women.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
Surrounded by women, and then obviously my partner.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like, I want that.
Yep.
It was just so cool to see. And it made me like, I walked out and I looked at Zia. I was like, I want one.
Let's go. Let's go right now. I'm in labor. No, it's
Baby fever.
It reminds me of that video. I think Brie or Leanna sent it in the chat a few weeks ago, and it was a video that went around of it's just the POV of the friends on like the sideline, but it's 3 friends watching their 4th friend give birth for the first time, and it's just them being like, oh, you got it. It's like, and I think the what was I made for audio was over it, so that always makes things 10 times sadder. Like
emotional,
like girlhood. It said that on the screen too, like from girlhood to this, or like whatever.
I love
we
that.
were girls together.
Yeah, I picture all of you guys in the room. I don't know, there was a few moments where I was like, oh, I kind of wish there weren't like all these phones around the scenario, but I just know Brianna like appreciated us being there in the way that we could and just like capturing it the way that we could. But I think I want like an old school handy cam.
Hell yeah.
And I want like, I even picture you like,
no, I'm in it.
In there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
move, Doc.
Well, okay. So also my mom was,
we all have to work POVs. Sorry. What about your mom?
That's funny. My mom at one point, she asked the doctor, she was like, do you guys still have people come in here and take family photos? And I guess when we were born, they would have just like some random guy would walk around the hospital and take photos like of the birth. And obviously like when the baby comes out and you know, that first family photo.
Sure.
And it would just be mailed to you. You would like get it in the mail a couple days later. And my mom was like, do you guys still do that? And the nurse was like, no.
Because that photographer was probably some random volunteer that did it.
Yes.
And he was probably pocketing some of the pics.
Fully.
Yeah. They were probably like quickly realized the error in that decision.
Yeah.
And now you have someone that could do it with this.
Right. Yeah.
And better quality. Lucy's calm because Brie was calm.
Yes.
And
fully.
That reminds me of my sister still has it. At Ollie's baby shower, which is her first son. My grandma, on like the little bag tag where you like just say the person's name, she just wrote her little message there, and it said, "A calm mama is a calm baby. Stay calm." Mm-hmm. And she still fucking has that,
so
and like,
sweet.
But it's so true. Like, just
fully
stay calm with the baby, and they feed off you.
Yep, the energy that you set in that environment, that's the energy that they will have coming into the world.
Yep, and I feel like I mean, there's so many birth stories, right? But I feel like the movies make it such a chaotic thing. Posh!
Right.
Ah, like, fuck you!
Right.
Yelling at the dad. Like, it's the movies just make it so crazy. And then, you know, the reality of a lot of birth stories is just a normal, calm.
You need to have, you need to have that very, very calm bone in you. Because there was also a few times where I remember thinking the way that like my mom and my aunt were, their energy was, you know, a big part of the room. I remember thinking like, wow, Brianna, I really give props to you, because I would be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But that's also Brie. Like,
right.
In her head, she's probably saying it, but she's like, they're going to do it.
They're going to do it anyway.
Or she was just locked in. She was talking to Lucy. Like, there
was actually a couple times where, you know, someone would say something and then she'd ask them to repeat them, because I think Brianna was in her own universe, of course.
That's cool.
Yeah.
She was
so locked in. Yeah.
She was like bringing someone through the door.
Yeah. It was very cool.
That's so fucking cool. Wow.
It was very cool.
I'm excited for when and if my sister has another kid to actually be able to be in the room, because Ollie, nobody was in the room because he was high risk. Sarah, I had just got back from Thailand and I was really sick.
Right.
So I was like, I should not be in a room. So I kind of missed out.
Yeah.
And I also feel like Monica and I weren't as close with those pregnancies. Like, we were still in our like awkward, I just became an adult, and I was still like the squeaky little sister. But now I feel like I'll be at Monica's head next to Tyler. Like I will be there.
Totally.
Delivering the baby. So I'm excited for that.
It's such a cool thing to witness. If you ever get the chance, get in there.
Paula, get in there.
In there. My God. I still question, like, I love my aunt to death. She is my second mom. But for her to be like, yeah, Alex, get in here. It was her third too. So she was probably like, and
Everyone's already seen it. Take your
Literally,
turn. Take a
literally.
ticket.
literally. And like I said, me and Brianna grew up so close. So like whatever Brianna did, I did. So when Riley was being born, and Riley slid right out.
Yeah.
She came
I bet.
right out. Water slide.
That was a good noise. God, it probably feels so good.
And they kept saying that, like, because we kept comparing it to all of us. The last thing we remember was, well, I guess Jeffrey was after her. I wasn't in the room with Jeffrey. I wonder why.
It was probably just like she ran an errand. She went and like got
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Right. Well, they say like your third and your fourth, it's just a whole different experience than your first, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a time.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah. I haven't stopped thinking about it, to be honest.
Oh yeah. It definitely shakes you up. When do you think you'll go out there?
Probably. I would love to go during October, but I already have the wedding in October, and I have been telling myself that I want to spend October here.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go for the holidays.
For Thanksgiving or for
Thanksgiving.
Christmas? Okay.
Maybe both.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. So I'll probably go like a week or two before Thanksgiving. So a lot of November I'll be there.
Yep.
And then that just gives me like all of October to just be here in the fall.
I'm right there with you, sister. I want to do fall things.
Yeah.
One of my biggest things I told Alex I want to do was actually go see the fall leaves in Central Park.
It's a small window.
It's very small, but how the fuck have I not seen it yet?
Yeah.
I've been here for 3 years.
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
I just feel like we always have something to do in October.
Yeah.
Okay, before we jump into the app, I actually have a snack. Let's see if we like it.
Ooh.
These are, you say ew?
No, I said, ooh, those look good.
These are organic soft-dried tart cherries.
We're going to be pooping.
Yum.
I just feel like anything soft and dried is like, reminds me of a prune and you're just going to shit.
Yeah. Also, sorry, last thing about the birth. During labor, Mason kept giving Brianna a little juice box. Oh, like she,
It's a little bendy straw.
Just some sugar, and it was cranberry juice. And growing up, Brianna every morning with breakfast, cranberry juice. But I swear to God, a glass like a
20
like a
ounce?
venti, yes, of cranberry juice with ice. And I just remember thinking like, oh, she's drinking cranberry juice.
Like it was her go-go juice. Oh, that's cute. You know, I used to fuck with cranberry juice too. I feel like that's like a phase that kids go through.
Yeah, but then you don't like think to buy it at
Only
the
if I have a
grocery store.
UTI.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. But I drank it a lot as a kid.
It was definitely like Welch's cranberry juice.
cocktail.
Yeah. Do they look weird?
I mean, it looks like a roadkill in there. Roadkill in a bag.
Oh, they're like
raisins.
Craisins. Yeah.
They're probably gonna be good.
Oh, I put my whole hand in there. Look at my hand.
We
It's like baby Lucy.
It does. This looks like a period plot. Cheers.
These would be good on salads.
They're okay.
They're very Thanksgiving-y.
They're weird.
I don't want them.
Pick a lane because they're half dried. It does say soft dried, so
That's their lane.
that's what they mean. Because there's still moisture.
They're
So
juicy.
it's not a raisin.
No, and they're not
still
like
juicy.
dried mango.
They're literally like cherries that went bad.
Yeah.
They're like the shriveled cherries at the bottom of the bag.
Oh.
Yeah, did they add like a cinnamon or like a nutmeg? Or am I just associating it with fall flavors?
Maybe. But something, yeah, it's literal ingredients, organic soft-dried tart cherries.
Yeah, I'm just associating it.
It's very Thanksgiving-y.
I hate those.
Blood. Yeah, these are, don't buy these.
Do not.
I actually don't even, the price tag is over the brand name, so we won't even tell you.
We'll save you some grief.
Her butthole is on my big toe.
Oh, I love when they do that. I finished The Summer I Turned Pretty.
And you hate it.
No.
You love
the
it?
last 3 episodes?
That's what I'm saying. That's what.
That should have been the fucking
The whole-
franchise. Like,
Yeah.
there was way more characters, which I loved. I loved the whole Paris narrative. I loved all the friends she met. I loved how she met them. I loved
There was a
the
part of me that
character
wanted
she
her
stepped
to just,
into.
Yes.
the last 3 episodes. Just
carried.
That carried. Because so up until those last 3 episodes, I'm calling Alex every day, dude, this show sucks. Like, I'm just not there. The only storylines that got me in the beginning were the mom and Susanna. And then once Susanna died, that sucked. And then up until the end, nothing had me anymore, you know? Like, every episode was the same thing. It was like, I love you to one of the boys. And he was like, no. And she's like, okay, then I'm going to go to this one. And then the other one walks in. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it same episode, every fucking episode. But the last 3 episodes had so many characters. And I think that's what I was craving throughout the whole series.
It is like one note. And
it's one note in one location. Cousins.
Yes.
Cousins or the fucking school.
Or Boston.
Yeah. And like, I like how Paris, like, even the silly, what are you doing, Vixen? The silly, like, roommate that she had, just like the guy that came in, where she was like in her, whatever. Just like little side characters like that. I like that. You know, I was high as fuck watching it last night, and maybe that's why I ended up liking the last 3 episodes too, because I was like, this is cinema. But hold on, I dead ass was like taking voice notes.
Oh my god.
And like I said, if there were dynamics like Paris throughout the whole season, then it wouldn't feel like the love triangle was so repetitive.
Yes.
Dang, look at me go.
Fully.
And then my last note, I love Taylor.
Yeah,
I love Taylor.
Taylor was it the whole season.
Love her.
The whole series.
She's like a good friend, but she's real as fuck. I love how sassy she is. Like,
yep, to
like
everyone too. She's not just like I'm on Belly's side.
No, she's just like, all
Real.
y'all are weird.
Yep.
She's like, I am Taylor when I'm watching, and I'm like, pick a fucking lane.
Yes.
Like, they're just, everyone's so weird.
Yeah.
All in all, really weird concept.
Totally. Oh, it's a book.
Weird book.
Yeah. It's a thing though.
Imagine doing that.
Yeah. I mean, never.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little weird. But
wait, okay. So the last time we talked about it, you were Team Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Are you still Team Jeremiah?
No, I think the show leads you to be Team Conrad in the end.
Yeah, sure. Well,
but up until up until the night before the wedding, I was Team Jeremiah.
Okay.
But then when Conrad, confessed everything on the beach that night, I also hated that too. Like, I get those are his feelings, but like
time and place.
That was really selfish. That was like way to make it about you. Mm-hmm. Because I'm sure there's even people hearing me say that they're like, no, but he has to say what's on his mind. Yes, but like you also,
what's about to happen.
Yeah, there's times in life, and granted this is fiction, but like there's times in life where you can't do that. Like if you're gonna choose to swallow your feelings for 4 years, you're going to the grave.
You're choosing now.
Yeah.
I also thought that about Italy too. Like him pulling up, and he didn't know the situation that she was in. And granted, he had even said like, I thought you were doing this just to like run away, which is a very valid assumption.
Yep.
But I think him coming with the assumption that like she was just going to fall back into his arms was just very the show, I think. Of course. Yeah. And in the end, she did. So
yeah. No, it
was
weird.
Just the tug and pull. The whole, if you look at the whole series from like if you zoom out, it is just like the tug and pull of their relationship.
Yeah. With other factors.
Yes. With other factors thrown in. Like the show is about her and Conrad.
Yes. That's why I'm saying like, the show leads you to be Team Conrad. Yeah. For sure. But like justice for Jeremiah, honestly. But I'm proud of him when they're at the grave, and he was like, they hugged it out. They duked it out, whatever.
And he said, make it worth it.
That I respected, because like that actually felt like that would be how it would work in real life if this was like an actual thing between siblings, whatever. Like that was big of him to be like,
yep.
But I get it. I get it. I loved her too. She's great. But I also see your guys' connection. Just make it worth it this time, so we don't keep doing this fucking runaround. Right. Like that's how I would have handled it.
Exactly. And I think obviously that was the push for Conrad to even go to Italy in the first place. Sure. Because I don't think he would have gone if he wouldn't have gotten his brother's approval. Yeah,
Yep.
Paris.
So it was cool.
I'm excited that and then the note at the end from Jenny Han.
Oh yeah.
Basically alluding to something more. And then that same day that the last episode dropped, they announced that there's going to be a full-blown movie. So
That's cool they did that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The bob killed me. The fact that was like her arc. Like she went and got a bob on her birthday. It looks good, though.
I was gonna say, I will say, like, it did show her it, like, and that's a thing, like, you cut your hair when you move on.
Yep.
And I mean,
that was real.
That was real. Like, you get a bob when you want to release that old energy.
Yes. No, it was very real.
And it does look. She looked like she fit in.
It looked very like petty.
Yeah, I liked the time jumps too for the last season.
Yeah, a lot. Way better than season 2. I hated the constant flashbacks of season 2, but one of my favorite, like the way that they present the time jumps is cool. But one of my favorites in season 3 was the postcard. So she wrote him the postcard.
Oh, right.
And then the next scene is however many weeks later, months later, and it's destroyed and folded up in his wallet. So he's had it for a minute. I thought that was such a cool way to show
time.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was really interesting.
Yeah. I loved it. I'm satisfied.
I am too.
Yeah.
Like and I'm surprised and I'm proud of myself for pushing through because
those last few eps carried for sure.
Carried.
Yeah. And just like us getting what we wanted and how like the last episode where they were out by the river and they were like both a little drunk from, you know, their festivities of the night. Yep. And she was actually like, come home with me.
Yep.
Like that's what we've been wanting this whole series is for them to just be like, I want you.
To the point.
Do it and to the point. And for them like to show that growth in Belly, I think that was like they knew what we needed as viewers.
Mm-hmm. It took like her power back and like showed her evolution as an individual too. Like,
totally.
She's confident in herself now.
Right. She can like, and in her perspective, like she did think it was just going to be a hookup.
Yep.
So it showed like she's not overthinking anything.
Yep.
Which is like the position you need to be at that age.
No, it was good. I'll give it that. I'll go see the movie.
I do miss it.
Is it like an Amazon movie only or are they putting it in theaters? You know?
I think they're going to do theaters.
They should.
I mean.
They'll make money off it. Like there's a fucking crowd. What's the demographic? I feel like we're a little old.
No, but like everything I was seeing was our age.
Okay.
Let me see. I do think also that the books, I don't know how old the books are, but it's probably our demographic that read the books.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. 25 to 50-year-old. Sorry, 25 to 54-year-old women is their is their main audience. Okay. 25, that's older than I would have thought.
Me too.
Like I would have thought this was made for like teeny boppers, but it's not. Like
I think you're right about the book thing. Like, right. Granted, we didn't read it, but like people of that bracket read it, so they hopped on the series.
Totally. There's a Vogue article titled "Why Are 40-something-year-old Women Obsessed with the Summer I Turned Pretty?"
Nostalgic.
Yeah.
I mean, there were moments throughout it where I was like, oh, I remember feeling like that. Like they portrayed it pretty well. To just generalize.
Even just like a high school love.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Jenny Han also wrote To All the Boys I've Loved Before. That whole series is her.
Oh, that tracks.
Which explains why I just love her so much.
You did love that series.
Oh my God.
That's with Noah Scented Mayo.
Yes. And Lana Condor.
Oh yeah. I like her.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, I just want to share that with you. That you'd be proud.
I am.
But now I'm like,
happy to have you.
What do I watch now?
Right. Yeah.
We're watching Love Island Games. Ugh, I don't even want to talk about it.
No.
I'm just so exhausted.
Yeah. I think I'm just watching it like for the
I'm watching it because it's there.
Yeah. Just to like have something and I'm
to feel something.
Yeah, just to feel something again. But not
I don't
neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Neither here nor there.
Okay. So for today's episode, we're gonna be doing a little Reddit read. Reddit. I don't know. We haven't done this in a really long time though.
Yeah.
But this is
I love these.
AITAH.
Am I the asshole?
But we've done AITA. Am I the asshole? And I guess the difference of this one was
interpersonal.
Yep. So I don't know.
It's just like
kinda feel
another
the
thread.
same. Yeah, but it still had hella like people on it.
Yeah, I think
my notes.
millions.
Yeah, millions. Just about as many listeners we have. So, well, let's get started. I'm actually excited to just like talk about other people's problems.
Yeah. Fully. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, let's do this. Okay, first one. Am I the asshole for calling my fiance's best friend's fiance a bitch on the night of my engagement party? To clarify, I asked her why she's been acting like a bitch to me for the past year. For context, over the past year, she's been very rude to me, never including me in on conversations, purposely leaving me out when we were taking photos at weddings, and not including me in making plans. Whenever she's around, I feel invisible. The friend group is a group of all my fiance's best friends from childhood and their respective partners. Anyway, this past weekend was my engagement party, and one of my best friends noticed her rolling her eyes every single time I said something.
She's jealous.
Yeah, I'm like already over this. Obviously, this frustrated me, and it was the last straw kind of moment when my friend discreetly told me. When I rejoined the table, I heard her talking about a concert that she was trying to rally the friend group to join her about a month and a half ago. The issue with her inviting everyone is that she specifically invited everyone except my fiance and me. I was upset by this because I was being left out yet again. My fiance was upset by this because he's a big music lover and would have liked to go, but also wasn't invited. This is the part where I might have been the asshole. When she was talking about the concert, my friend had just told me about her attitude all night. So I said, "Oh, is that the concert we weren't invited to?"
Good for you.
She had a reasonable response. She mentioned that she only ended up going with her coworkers. In my opinion, that's totally fine and makes sense, but it also wasn't my reason for being upset. I was upset for being bullied. I then pulled her aside and asked if we had a problem. She said, "What? No, we don't have a problem." To which I said, "Then why have you been acting like a bitch to me for the past year?" She dodged my question and said, "No, we don't have a problem." So I said, "Okay, great. Let's go back to the table then." I walked away from this feeling really good because I finally addressed my big problem in life that caused me to go home crying anytime I was out with his friends. I felt like this might actually resolve something. Then her fiance reached out to mine, and my partner got very mad at me. He said I did the right thing by pulling her aside, but I shouldn't have made that snarky remark about the concert. I defended myself by explaining she had been bullying me for the past year, and I kept my mouth shut and tried to keep the peace, so I didn't feel like I was in the wrong by making one snarky remark after a full year of this drama. He and I had our biggest fight ever, and it lasted a solid 2 hours on the night of our engagement party.
I hate that.
I can't help but resent the fact that we had our biggest fight on a night that was supposed to be about our love, and I feel like he only got upset because he didn't want to side against his friend that he's known his entire life. But also, I'm going to be his wife. I don't know. Please help, guys. We almost never fight, and it's usually about how his friends treat me when we do. Edit. My fiance is a wonderful man whom I absolutely adore. As some people mentioned, not the time and place. I probably should have pre-planned the conversation instead of saying something in the heat of the moment. I'm surprised by how many people are telling me to reconsider the engagement. I mean, doesn't every couple have its issues? Also, to clarify, the girl we're talking about is going to marry one of his best friends. She's not his best friend. Okay, I understand that clarification because I was starting to think maybe she has some like loyalty to the writer's fiance, so she's like taking like she's like holding up the writer to this high standard, like who's this girl he's about to marry, kind of thing.
Right, but she's just like the partner of the best friend.
They are the same in the friend group,
right?
They're the
partners.
Yeah, which I mean, I guess that doesn't matter either. But like, yeah, I bet you this type of shit happens a lot with like friendship things. Like I feel like there's this like weird no new friends kind of mentality a lot of people have, and I hate it. So like, short answer, I don't think this writer is the asshole at all for standing up for themselves. Sure, time and place, and there's always better ways we could have handled things. But I'm also a fan of being a little messy sometimes.
Yeah, and it's her engagement party, and she's acting like that at her engagement party. You have every right to get a little nasty and like turn things around in people's face to show them like, why are you acting like this today?
Yep.
You know,
it makes me want to just like clap, like wake up, like what's up?
Yeah,
just, we've been tiptoeing around this for a year, whatever. I think it was bound to happen. I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier, to be honest. A year of this, like that would build so much. Like I would be bubbling underneath. Like I don't know.
Yeah, like how hasn't something happened before?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I also, you know, I don't love the fact that your the writer's partner. I keep thinking these are like entries from you guys.
I do that.
I don't love the fact that the writer's partner, you know, kind of picked a fight and put the blame on her. I definitely don't agree with the fact that people are telling her to rethink her engagement.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy. Nuts.
Off one fight.
Yeah. But I don't think she's the asshole at all.
The partner thing is hard because like wanting to stand up for his friends, like he
probably just like feels in the middle, and the fact that it's not his friend, it's his friend's partner, and he's like, you girls fucking which I agree, like you girls hash this out, like it kind of doesn't have anything to do with the guy. So the fact that the other girl went to her husband to like go rat to the other partner is like,
they're both tiptoeing.
You guys fucking deal with your drama. Don't involve. That's what I would be like. Don't involve me.
Yeah. I mean, I would maybe help guide, but I would say like, don't expect me to take any crazy side here. And like, I get what the writer's saying too, where she's like, but this is my husband. And I understand that part of a partnership.
You want the support.
But like for me, in every relationship I've been in, every friendship I'm in, like, yes, I will always support you, but I'm also going to tell you when you're wrong. Yeah. And I think that's support.
Yes.
Is holding the people you love accountable, whether it's your partner or your friend or your family. Like,
right. I'm not going to just like blindly, you know, no, you have to act this way towards her. Like,
but like you guys are adults. Have that standard in marriages where it's like, you take my side no matter what. And I mean, to each their own, but
it's not
I don't
productive.
think that's right. I think that's enabling.
Yeah.
That's just an equally enables bad behavior over and over again. And it's like,
right. And
that's not accountability to me.
Everyone's adults. Like if you're not able to hash these things out on your own, like I'm not going to do them for you.
Nope. No.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. This one's a little silly. Am I the asshole for announcing our pregnancy at my brother's wedding after he proposed at mine?
Oh, fuck.
My brother said he was going to propose at my wedding. I told him no, that it was a day about myself and my wife, and we did not want any distractions. My mom lost her shit. She said that he wanted family he might not see again for a while to be part of the proposal. I said I did not give a shit, and that if he did it, I would have him kicked out. He did it. And my mom said if I tried kicking him out, she would leave too. Fuck, that's so fucked. I just remember seething inside. My brother got married last weekend. Instead of a welcome to the family toast, I used the time to announce that we were expecting our first baby. My mom was upset, but my grandmother told her to sit down and shut up. We spent most of the reception talking to family we would not see again for a while about our coming baby. My mom says I was an asshole for taking attention away from my brother on his wedding day. She got really mad when I reminded her that she threatened to leave my wedding if I kicked him out after he proposed. I have the screen cap of the text messages.
Hey.
Oh, it like doesn't show them in the thread though.
Okay.
I definitely don't think this guy's an asshole. I just think it's petty as fuck. And I agree with the writer, because I actually think proposing at someone else's wedding is the most disrespectful thing you could ever do. It's so tacky. I would hate to be the soon-to-be fiance or whatever, the one who's being proposed to, and like all attention is now on me when it's not my day.
You didn't pay for this backdrop.
No.
You didn't, like, even his reason, oh, well, you know, these family members I haven't seen, or I'm not going to see again, blah, blah. That's on someone else's dime.
Yes.
Like that's just so...
It's so not...
tacky is the only word I can find.
It is. It's very tacky, and it's so, like, you put no effort into anything.
Nope. You use someone else's flowers
Yep.
and music and
Like you said, backdrop.
yep.
It's so crazy to me.
That's
weird.
I've always thought that's so
I
weird.
think it's so fucking weird. So
It's
I
like
think
common for some reason. Like I feel like
Yes.
people do this a lot.
yes, we just saw someone from our high school get
Yeah.
like that's
Like
crazy.
at their sibling's wedding. Like
Yes.
what?
No.
That's not no. So now your engagement date that you'll remember forever is the same date of your sibling's wedding.
yeah.
Like
Their anniversary.
I would want like my own
Your own
date.
thing.
Like
Well, it's the easy way out. Like it is just like we're in a nice setting. You're going to be dressed up. I'm going to be dressed up. There's going to be photographers.
everyone's there.
There's going to be photographers. It's easy.
I would rather you
It's-
do it in the Target parking lot.
Literally.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's
Literally.
fucking weird. But then this writer to get them back,
It's so funny.
I wouldn't have done that. I think that was an asshole move.
Yeah. I just think it's petty as fuck. But
Everybody's
like,
asshole in this.
everyone's an asshole in this scenario, especially the fucking mom. The mom's the worst.
Yeah, I can't
For
say
her to like see the other son's perspective, but not be able to see that it's, quote unquote, the same thing from this guy's. Like,
Yeah.
he just
It
wants everyone
boiled
to be
down to
around,
the same thing.
It
Like
is.
it's yeah.
intention or not.
Yeah. No, I mean I get it. I get the pettiness, but like that is where I wouldn't have done that. I feel like I'm always like try and take the high road, try not to get people back. But I also understand the fire
Yeah.
within you where you want a tit for tat.
Right.
But
And to
God.
just like show them, how it looked from the other perspective. Like this is exactly the same thing.
This runs deeper. I'm sure there's so many other
These brothers
constants
hate each other.
throughout their childhood where it's like that. So
Yikes.
everyone's asshole in this. Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for slapping my sister-in-law in front of her whole family? I have been with my husband for over 10 years. My husband has a fairly large, close-knit family, and they have get-togethers pretty often. Aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, grandparents, the works. He has 3 younger sisters. The one this story is about is the middle of the 3, and she's 4 years younger than us. We'll call her Mary. I, on the other hand, have a smaller family, including 2 sisters, and we really did not get along well growing up. I won't go into it, but in short, my mom was crazy manipulative, and we were all pitted against each other, which resulted in us constantly being at each other's throats. So, on to Mary. Mary is generally a nice girl, but at times she could be too much. She has a tendency to take things that don't belong to her without asking. That's my nice way of saying she's straight up a thief. She will eat every piece of cookie dough out of the ice cream and lie to our face about it. That's crazy.
Bitch.
She will literally leave menstrual blood on the toilet and the floor and deny it was her.
Ew. Weirdo.
Super weird. I once saw her, I shit you not, 7 out of 10 pieces of garlic bread. I saw her take 7 out of 10 pieces of garlic bread before anyone else could have any without leaving enough for everyone. That's valid. Like,
no, these are things that you notice
they're
about
little-
people that add up.
Totally. Again, she can be very nice at times, but she's also very selfish and dramatic. So here's what happened. My husband's aunt was hosting the get-together. Everybody was there. Everything was going well. There was a big group of us hanging out in the living room, chatting, including his grandmother, who took her matriarch role quite seriously. Mary approached me and my husband and his mom, and while we were talking to his mom, she suddenly decided that she was going to pretend to punch me in the face over and over and over.
What?
I'm just picturing like a weird bit. I kept talking, but gave her a look signaling that she should stop. She did not stop. After another minute of letting her act out whatever impulse she was having, I tell her clearly to knock it off. Again, she doesn't. Instead, she gets closer and grazes my nose with her fist. On pure instinct, literally before I could even register what I was doing, I full on bitch slapped her. The room collectively gasped, and then everyone was completely silent.
That's hilarious.
And just stared at me. Mary just held her face and looked surprised, and then I blurted, "Well, I told her to stop." Now everyone is torn. Some people think I was wrong to slap her, and some people think I warned her and she didn't deserve it. I'm starting to feel bad because truly I did not mean to do it. I think I flashed back to all the fights I had with my sisters growing up, and my hand literally just flew up and hit her.
Just like instinct.
I get it. Also, I broke my nose when I was a kid, and even the slightest hit to my nose causes the bump on my bridge to tear open and bleed. Just to say that I am instinctively very protective of my nose. So, am I the asshole for slapping my sister-in-law? Edit. I'm seeing some comments asking why my husband didn't step in. When I say his family's close-knit, that doesn't really include him. I mean the whole rest of his family. We go to family functions, mostly to eat and watch drama unfold and hang with a couple of cousins. But he's not close with the sisters, as he's the only boy, the oldest of the bunch. He's really wonderful. He is fully supporting of what I did and correcting anyone who's talking shit. But he didn't step in the moment because I wouldn't have wanted him to. I do have some boundary issues as a result of issues within my own family. But it's something I've been working on. And although the situation sucks and was unexpected, I do feel proud of handling it myself. Though his mom or other family members 1,000% should have stepped in. I shouldn't have had to say anything or do anything. My husband shouldn't have had to say anything either. Literally, her mom was standing right there 2 feet from us.
Also, what do you guys ate?
Whoa, guys, stop fighting.
Right.
Like,
again, you
let
can't
them
expect
scrap
you can't expect your partner to be like, whoa, don't treat her like that. You know?
Yeah. I mean, this is like a really weird situation.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't imagine.
I mean,
I can't imagine having to deal with an adult like that. So I'm not surprised that
it like resulted in that.
Resulted in, a physical altercation.
Yes, but like I also could not imagine resorting to slapping somebody that quick. Like
if a fist is coming towards my nose.
But she's like play like poo, like that's the way I read it.
Yeah.
Where she's playing.
I think I would have instinct to push.
Push? Yeah, slap is what I'm
crazy.
saying.
That was pent up tension.
Totally.
And she said she had sisters that scrap. Like
I mean, yes, but like you're also
slapping
an adult.
Is very
like,
specific.
I don't know. That's it's very specific. It's very reactive.
Right.
And like I get it. I mean, I scrapped too growing up. Like I get it, but I would never, unless she actually like punched me, then we're fighting. But
first move to be slap. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I think my first reaction would to be push her away.
Yeah. Or
to get
step back.
Yeah. Like get her out of my space.
Yeah.
But yeah, to slap is,
she went, wow.
I don't think I've ever slapped anyone. In like a playful.
Yeah. Yeah. She said bitch slap.
Yeah.
Too.
She bitch slapped her. Yeah.
I can hear it. Wow. And then she, holding her face after like.
That's the thing. Like being surprised that someone, like you can't be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're enticing someone.
Yep. She's instigating it.
Yeah.
For sure.
You're instigating. You're pushing someone to their limits.
Yeah.
You kind of have to be ready for anything at that point.
Yeah.
I
guess I'm more of a words girl though. I'd be like, hey, like easy on my nose. Like
she was telling her to stop.
But I'm saying I would have kept going with
yeah.
words. I'm not going to resort to slapping. And I'm a confrontational person and I'm still not going to slap you. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Some of these asshole isn't the right word.
Right.
Because like asshole to me is like, up. Yeah.
Asshole is like you.
Like dick move, low ball, like.
Right. Like the intentions there. Yeah. But I wouldn't call you like, oh, you're being an asshole.
No, I would just say like, you guys are weird.
You guys are weird. Grow up. Am I the asshole for pulling away from my identical twin sister, even though I know it has caused her to spiral? I, an 18-year-old female, am an identical twin. Our parents encouraged an insanely close to the point of codependency relationship, and my sister fell hard into it while I resented the hell out of it. Our parents even named us super similarly. My sister is Katie and I'm Casey.
Whoa.
That's fucked. And the spelling of my name was chosen intentionally. It's Katie and then Kacie.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's like versions of twins like that where they're literally like bred to be
the same
person.
Yeah.
Or they're like polar opposites. I feel like it's
one or the other. Our parents wanted us to match always.
Yeah.
My parents and sister always expected us to do everything together. We shared a bedroom and oh my God, they shared a bed.
Oh.
Our whole lives until June. That's when I packed up my stuff and I moved out of our parents' house. Our parents insisted to every school we went to and every teacher that we had that we'd be in the same class and sitting next to each other all year.
Whoa.
When we had field trips, we were to be each other's buddy. If one was invited to a birthday party, then the other was assumed to be invited to, regardless of whether or not we were. All our extracurriculars were the same, and it was fucking miserable for me because I hated them. Those were all my sister's interests, not mine. Anytime I tried to set boundaries with my sister, she'd discard them and would carry on as normal. And normal for us was being codependent and super enmeshed. I was never very close to our parents, but I gave up on ever having a good relationship with them when I was 11, and they got mad at me for keeping a secret friend from my sister. Yeah, that's crazy. They actually accused me of bullying because I wanted to keep a friend to myself. That's how bad things were. My sister has always hated when someone liked me and wanted to be my friend, but didn't like her or want to be her friend. For my sister, we're one and the same. If you like one, you like both. She doesn't see us as our own individual people, just as twins, identical twins who are alike in every single way possible. I remember being in the hospital when I was 14 and she wasn't allowed to stay with me, and my parents were removed from the hospital for abusing the staff over enforcing that rule of no minors overnight. I was released after 2 days, and those were the best nights of sleep I had until that point. I also felt like I got some breathing room, which was needed. My sister never slept. She was an absolute mess because I wasn't there. It made me wish I could have stayed in the hospital indefinitely. We were supposed to go to the same college, live together, and our parents planned on bullying admin at our school of choice into assigning us as roommates. But then I acted like I wasn't going to college. I stayed with a friend and blocked my family for a while before me and my friend moved out of state to a community college. I just started everything. I got a job too, so I can support myself, which is also my reason for community college. I did unblock my sister, and it's been awful. I have debated whether I block her again or not, but if I do, I know it will be a forever thing. There's no doing it for now. If I block her again, I won't ever have a relationship with her again, so I'm trying not to and seeing if she can try and grow. But she fell apart without me. She's already dropped out of college. She's back living with our parents. She has pleaded with me to come and take her home with me. Our parents used her phone to call me and say I'm awful for pulling away from my sister who needs me. They said I'm being abusive and accused me of trying to kill her with this. I can see her downward spiral, but I just can't be enmeshed with her for the rest of my life. I want to be me, not Katie's twin Casey. Am I the asshole?
My heart is shattered.
I can only imagine how hard it already would be if your parents were trying to force you and your twin to be the same and like keep that. Like, I know there's obviously a phase where you like dress them up the same when they're little and like they go through that, but even as adults to like force them to be the same. Yeah. But then also your sibling thinking that's what's normal and your sibling encouraging that.
So you're the oddball out. Yes. Everybody's against you.
Everyone's against you. You're the only person who sees it for what it is. Like you guys are your own individual people, but no one's letting you be that.
It makes me sick. I'm so proud of that writer for like getting the fuck out and blocking. Like I love a block button when it comes to family shit. Sometimes you gotta and that's where I don't think blood is thicker than water. I wish we actually knew this writer because I like want to give her flowers. I mean, that is just so fucked and made me feel like even icky reading it. Like the parents, the hospital thing, that was weird. Like
getting like actively getting mad at people who don't see them that way.
Yeah.
Like that's weird.
That's really weird. And
it's almost like you're fetishizing the twins.
I was literally just going to say, I want to know like if the twin thing, I don't even know how I'm trying to say this, but like when they found out they were having twins, was it like, oh fuck, like we have to now we have two and we only wanted one, or we were only ready for
Right.
one. So were they trying to like make them one
Literally.
to like make it easier, and like one bed so they didn't have to buy fucking two beds, and like doing everything together
To make them
on,
one
like,
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make it easier, like mentally, emotionally, financially, like it. I don't know.
It's so weird.
I'm curious if there's any twins listening. Like, is this like a common thing? I know
Right.
this. I hope this is. I know this probably isn't one off, but I hope it's an
Less
extreme
common.
case.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I feel like it's got to be a thing with a lot of parents, because you're right. I feel like sometimes it is like fetishized. That's the hard word. And like they don't treat it as like having just a kid.
Right.
They treat twins as like this anomaly,
unit.
and like and you don't have to do anything different. They're still two individuals, separate heartbeats, separate brains, separate souls. Like,
if one wants to do soccer and one wants to do dance, you do that because you have two kids.
yeah. I feel like if I had twins, I would encourage individuality even more than having one kid.
Because I know it's natural and primal for twins to like
lean in.
lean into each other. So to like not encourage them to find their own interests is really sad.
That's weird.
I mean, the writers definitely, that goes without saying.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Definitely
so yeah, we have
not
to answer
the-
that one, not the asshole.
No. Parents are the asshole.
Weirdo parents. Okay. Next entry. Am I the asshole for telling my wife why our daughter doesn't trust her? So for the last few years, me and my wife have had a very strained relationship due to the way my daughter and wife interact. I'm actually like really curious to hear like a husband's perspective of this,
on
because
this.
like
I had this
mother-daughter
one
shit.
saved.
Oh, do you want to?
No.
You're good?
No, yeah.
Okay. But like mother-daughter shit is always a thing.
Yeah.
And then like, how do husbands like, I don't know.
Interject in that.
Yeah. Let's see. It started when my daughter was 13. She came to her mother and confided her feelings about our family friend's son. My wife decided that this was too cute to not share, and told everyone during a family barbecue, including the boy. This embarrassed my daughter, and I told my wife to stop, as this made our daughter upset. But my wife justified it at the time because they were just kids. Why is this like Susanna and like Conrad?
Right.
I've always known my wife has had a hard time keeping secrets, but I thought she would have just at least tried, since this was a touchy subject, especially for a growing teenager and her first real crush. After this incident, I started noticing things like this more, like my wife openly telling everyone our daughter's business. Admittedly, most of these were incidents unnoticed by me for years, because they were usually conversations between my wife and her friends when I wasn't around, as she didn't like it when I interrupted girl time. However, I'm noticing more now, like my wife telling everyone about my daughter's business, like texts, phone calls, and other secrets that she told her mom in the past, when believing that they would never be told. As everything progressed, my daughter started getting closer to me, and I became the default parent who deals with medical issues, school drama, and crushes, which has upset my wife because my daughter refuses to have girl talk with her anymore and is usually cold and doesn't like spending time with her. My wife decided to try and punish our daughter after finding out she got her first boyfriend and didn't tell her. Our daughter is 16 now, and I don't feel like it's necessary to punish her for these things when she has made a conscious decision to protect her privacy. I know she still loves her mom, but I understand not sharing things she doesn't want to get spread or blown out of proportion. I came home to my wife yelling at our daughter and demanding her phone, her laptop, etc. All this over this situation. It made me very angry because my daughter was in tears and she's still my little girl and doesn't deserve to be punished over something her own mother caused. What a great dad.
I was just going to say.
Love it. I told my wife to leave her alone and that we would talk, but I also told her to give back the items, which my wife refused on and started screaming at me in front of our daughter, something that I don't like. I like to have calm conversations away from our daughter to prevent making her feel scared or uncomfortable. I love him.
Oh my God.
Eventually, after multiple attempts to calm her down so we could discuss this properly, she grabbed my arm and started digging her nails into my skin. And she's
crazy.
I had enough. But then I started ranting about how she always told our daughter's business to people, and how basically the whole family and friends around us knew everything about our daughter's personal life and medical history. And then I told her it wasn't her fault our daughter doesn't trust her anymore, which made my wife start crying, and she locked herself in the bedroom when I started comforting our daughter and went out to get some dinner. But now I'm home. Oh, wow. He's like writing this as it's happening. I'm home and I'm getting some serious silent treatment from my wife. And I'm wondering if I could have possibly said something different. But I'm tired of her blaming our daughter every time she doesn't get told something. Edit. I've read many comments talking about my wife, and I'm seriously taking this all in. I really don't want my daughter to think it's okay for her future husband to treat her this way. So I'm requesting my wife attends therapy by herself before she can join me and my daughter in family therapy, because I'm not putting my daughter in a situation where her mother will probably use the therapy sessions to punish her, which people have mentioned. If she refuses, I will look into separation, because I've realized my daughter needs her dad to keep her safe, and she won't be safe if her mother's acting this way and normalizing this behavior. I'm scared for my future, honestly, but I'm hopeful that I can show my daughter she's loved and safe. I will be sending my daughter to stay with her aunt for the rest of the week while I have this conversation, because I'm not taking any chances that she'll have to listen to an argument between me and my wife again.
What a father.
What a guy.
Oh my God.
What a guy. Yeah, he's super not the asshole.
No.
This is crazy though. I'm just so, I think what this is giving me is just like a peek into like modern dads.
Yeah.
And like, I love the emotional intelligence and like
Yes.
understanding the side effects of every little thing around a child.
Right. And like seeing the effect that the mother specifically will have on the daughter, and like being willing to step in.
Yeah.
And, you know, put a stop to it, and not just, I feel like there's so many partners that would just be like, listen to your mom.
That's what we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Like there's so many marriages where it's like, no, you have to take your wife's side.
Right.
Happy wife, happy life.
Right.
I don't want a husband like
No.
that. Hold me on my shit. If I'm all weird.
Yes, if I'm being crazy with my daughter, you pull me aside and be like, look, you don't treat her that way. Like,
because
I feel like it's a new thing. Sorry. I feel like it's a new thing. Like, I feel like it's a new learned behavior, and definitely like a generational thing with people our age, men our age.
It's like it feels like a forced loyalty. Like when you demand to always you always need to take my side in every argument. It's like it's a way of like forcing someone to be loyal rather than just letting their actions be loyalty.
Right.
Like if they take your side every time because they straight up agree with you, by all means. But when people in relationships are like, you better, or like,
especially when kids are involved, and it's that thing of like the hierarchy in the home, you're keeping that like, no, we're parents.
You're the kid.
What we say goes. And like, clearly this father, the writer, he sees his daughter as a human being who's clearly being negatively affected by the actions of her mother, and like clocking that and realizing, yeah, you might be our child and we're shaping you, but it's not whatever we say goes. Like, parents could be wrong.
And a lot of parents just don't fucking think that. So many parents raise their kids in the household. They don't raise them for the real world.
Exactly.
It's like they raise them to keep tame in these four walls.
Right.
And then they get out and they're like, oh, wait, like not everybody acts like my mom.
Yeah.
I feel like I went through that.
Yeah.
Like I was an angry kid. I was a snappy kid and like young teen. And it's because that's all I knew. And then when I finally got my ass checked through friends, I was like, oh, like you can't act like this.
Yeah.
Like, this is not how people act in the real fucking world.
This is society. This is the real world. This is not your family unit. And it's hard to differentiate.
Yeah. And like, I mean, like even when I see kids acting that way now, like I have so much empathy because I get it. It's relative to the child's brain. It's all they know. It's all they see at home. So they reflect it in school or socially. But I also like want to hold them because I know how much growth is to come and how much relearning is to come. So a dad like this, a parent like this is like so important to really cut out so much of that
Right.
relearning that kid would have had to go through if he would have took mom's
Like
side.
that daughter's being set up for success
Yeah.
in the way that he's treating her.
Yeah. It's interesting because like back to the loyalty thing where, you know, you always take my side because you're my partner. If I'm even going to validate that for a second, I guess I could see that when it's just the two of you. But in my opinion, once a child comes into the play, you are now a family unit.
Yeah.
And like, sure, yes, it's still important to nurture your own relationship. You're the two people that started the family. Like that is the root of your offspring. But like, there's other lives involved now that are looking to you for literally every step of guidance. Like you can't always take your wife's side or your husband's side. Like you're a unit. You're a last name now. You have literal offspring.
Yeah.
Like you're responsible for someone in the population now.
Right. And it's not just like you taking your partner's side.
No. Crazy.
Oof. That one.
Yeah, that sucks.
Rough. Okay. Here's the next one. It's called Am I the Asshole? My husband refuses to answer his phone to unknown numbers. Long story short, my husband has this rule of, quote, I don't answer phone calls from numbers I don't know. I questioned him multiple times about accidents, etc., and his answer has always been, they will call twice or leave a message, and then I will either intercept the call, aka once he knows who this is, he stops the voicemail recording and answers, or I'll call them back. I forgot my phone today where he was, place A, and I went to place B, 5 feet away on foot, and suddenly I can't find my phone. I have two phones, professional and personal. I use my pro phone to call my other phone, can't find it. I then use Find My, which doesn't work. I WhatsApp my husband with my pro number, doesn't reply. I call him from my work number and he doesn't pick up. I start worrying about my phone and then decide to walk back to place A to my husband, who hands back my personal phone like he knew I was going to come back. In the meantime, he has seen the missed calls and replied within 1 minute of missed phone call alert. He welcomed me back with, I don't answer phone numbers I don't know. She says, or the writer says, it's my professional phone. I sent you the number already. He claims I haven't.
Right.
I claim he's irresponsible for having such a shitty rule and that if he really is spammed on it, he could just buy a second number that very few people have, and that is an emergency number. He declined. After a few back and forth, like couples do, he then explained he didn't answer because he was in the pool, irrespective of his rule. He knows this is being posted and the rule is that Reddit is the judge. Make us proud.
Oh shit.
Wait,
what are some of the comments?
The top one, which was upvoted 219 times, is I don't answer unknown calls either. If it's important, they'll leave a voicemail, but for the most part, they're spam calls. And then the second most upvoted is I don't answer unknown numbers. Recently, I ignored a number and a message went to voicemail. It turned out to be someone I had blocked a year ago. Blocked again. I get the rule. I don't answer numbers.
Yeah, it's my rule too.
I don't. But if I know my partner's looking for
a phone, yes.
This is petty. This is, and for him to be like, oh, I was in the pool. And then to know she's looking for the phone, she walks in, he hands her her phone and goes, I don't answer unknown number. Like,
yeah,
they hate each other.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it. He's definitely just trying to like have power in the situation.
Right. And I also love the thought that they were like, let's take this to Reddit.
Oh God, I know. I hope it was lightly. I hope it wasn't like, well, let's see who's right.
Right. Well, they said Reddit is the judge. Make us proud.
Because it feels like back in our AI episode when we were talking about how like couples using chat to like resolve things in like
right.
I don't know, at least Reddit's real people,
right?
I hope. I don't know, who knows.
That's
There's probably bots.
I think that's what mods are for, though. They get rid of bots quick.
Got it.
This person said send a text that you're calling, easy, which yes. I had that thought as I was reading this for the first time. I was like, why didn't she just text saying, hey, I'm trying to call, I can't find my phone?
Yep.
But I think even that, I mean, they obviously,
he had context though. He knew
yeah, she left without her phone.
Yeah.
I don't think she's the asshole. I think he's definitely an asshole.
But yeah, I think they hate each other.
Yeah, for sure. I was in the pool, sorry. But here's your phone, dick.
You're a grown man. You're not supposed to be in a pool.
Right. What are you swimming? Backstroke?
He's playing mermaids.
Probably. Fucking weirdo.
Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for refusing to take my nieces in after my brother had an accident?
Uh-oh.
I've been having some issues with my older brother. We'll call him Chris. I can't tell what the real problem is because I don't know. But his behavior was what pushed me away. He'd always treat me as less than. And when I met my now husband, Chris's behavior got worse. He'd belittle me and my husband and question everything we'd say or do. I still invited him to my wedding because I always believed family is family no matter what. On my wedding day, he didn't come. When I asked my father, he told me Chris told him he was busy fixing a car that evening. This crushed me completely, but at the same time, that's when I decided to go no contact. That happened a year and a half ago. My family lives in another town. Chris was living with them after his wife passed away. My mom and dad helped take care of my 2 little nieces. Chris got into a car accident weeks ago and sustained TBI that requires a lot of time to recover, but even with that, he won't fully recover from it. Now, I'm not sure the extent of his if the extent of his injury is true, but that's what my mom told me. My mom visited recently along with my 2 nieces. It was very nice to see them and spend time with them. But when my mom asked if I could take them in, I just didn't know what to respond.
It's a big ask.
Big ask. She said she's getting overwhelmed by taking care of Chris and thought it would be nice if I take the girls in for a few months or so. I felt uncomfortable by her request, especially considering how Chris treated me and how little his girls know me because we haven't seen each other for a while. I told her I couldn't do that, but she started arguing with me and she even scolded my husband for not saying anything to me. I told her I'm in the middle of preparing for my master's study, but she basically shamed me for it instead of acknowledging how important that is to me. She said if I don't help take care of the girls, then Chris's vicious former in-laws will try to take them away. I flat out said that this wasn't my problem. She called me pity and said that if I'm still holding a grudge against Chris for not attending my wedding, then I should be ashamed of myself for not attending his late wife's funeral. We got into a big fight and I asked her to leave immediately. My father called later that evening and was very angry with me. I felt so hurt because my dad is the only one who supports me, especially when it comes to my education. But to hear him yell at me and call me names just made me feel so devastated. I cried so hard because my dad now is saying I'm heartless since I didn't even visit Chris after the accident and that I didn't care about his children. Am I wrong for my decision to decline to take the girls in? My husband said I'm in the right and that my mom and dad are being emotionally manipulative. God, this is so difficult, but
so nuanced. Like there's so many layers.
There's so many layers. But where my head went, her not having a relationship with the girls, I'm thinking about the girls. And I'm like, if I was that age and I was sent away
to like a random aunt
that like I don't have a relationship with, I feel like that would do more to me than
like I'm just being tossed around.
Yeah. Especially an aunt that I don't have a relationship with, that's also not going to be very present because she's doing her master's shit.
Right.
Like that's a double whammy right there.
And that I know has beef with my dad.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a cherry on top. Sure. But like, oh, that's hard. But then I understand like helping. Yeah. But like, I feel like I would want to know more of like the parents' situation, like why
the like grandma.
Yeah, right. Because if their reason of being overwhelmed by it is just as valid as the writer's reason.
Yeah.
So it's like it turns into like who's
it's
more
just,
valid.
These poor kids are just like,
I know.
No one's able to focus on them right now.
I know.
That's sad.
And who are the vicious was in quotes, who are the vicious in-laws? I wonder how vicious they really are.
Right.
Or if they're just like villainized by.
And it sucks because like
Chris,
clearly the mom passed away. So they're already feeling that like sense of abandonment. And like they, that's so much to go through alone.
Uh-huh.
And then to not have a family member that like wants to take them in.
Yeah. It's
hard. It's hard to label one single person in this scenario an asshole.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those entries where asshole isn't the right word.
What are some of the comments?
Let's see. I feel like I would just help where I can.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, I'll take them on the weekends, or like take them to back to school shopping, or like I would help with things like that.
Take them in as like your own children is like, that's like I said earlier, it's a big ask.
Yes. Top comment. I get the kids are innocent in this, but it's heartbreaking they're caught in the middle.
Right.
But it's also not your responsibility to fix everything. If your parents are overwhelmed, they need to look into other family members, guardianship options, or even professional help instead of putting all the pressure on you.
Facts.
Other one said, not the asshole. I'd tell your parents that instead of calling the other grandparents' names, they should make an effort to get to know them and share the responsibility. The other parents lost their daughter and are now missing out on their grandchildren. Unless they actually know these people have real problems like addiction or abuse, I think they're being selfish. Yeah, all the things are just saying
not her problem.
Yeah. This is actually I don't know like Reddit's
their format.
Yeah, because this one's yellow. So like, is this the top one now?
I don't know. I've never seen.
And it has like a little emoji. I don't know. Let's see. It's a long one. It says, "There's layers to this shit."
Right.
With the TBI, there's a chance you're going to be abused more by your brother than you were previously. Every bit of care you give them will be criticized, and any parental authority will be belittled. Sometimes head injuries lead to positive change in personality, but more often it's worse. His in-laws are vicious, like how your brother treated you. So you're going to have to live with that, live with him and the in-laws. Admittedly, this is the worst case scenario. Unless you have seen negative behavior from those people, keep an open mind. For all you know, they're a normal family who lost a daughter and have to fight to see the only living connection to her. Would they mistreat the girls or give them a stable, loving home? Would they allow visitation? What have your parents done to address your brother's behavior? You have a family of your own, and they will be impacted by you fostering your nieces. Do you have enough resources and room? Are your partner and children okay with living with you at all? Your parents are scapegoating you instead of seeing the situation as it is. What's the best option for the girls? Is childcare an option with survivors' benefits and any compensation from your brother's accident? Are there social workers involved who can recommend resources? Would legal aid be able to help your parents and grandparents with grandparents' rights if the girls are under care of the in-laws? You aren't the only option, and you have responsibilities of your own.
Facts.
Like, I hope the writers saw that message,
Yeah.
you know, like I feel like that's what I would need to hear. This shit's hard though, when family stuff gets kind of
like expected of you.
Yeah, and like past, like you just by default thrown on you.
Yeah.
It's hard. I get it.
There's no like right or wrong answer.
Nope.
Unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna end on this one. It's kind of silly, but
no, yeah, let's end on a light one.
Yeah, we could debate. It's called "Am I the Asshole for quote unquote cheating in an eating competition?"
What?
So our local restaurant that has really good wings was hosting a hot pepper eating competition recently. Ugh. With a bunch of coupons for free wings on the line. I have a weird genetic quirk where my body doesn't register capsaicin.
Oh, the spice.
Normally. So my spice tolerance levels are way higher than normal.
That's cool.
So I entered the competition and won the coupons. But my friends are now telling me that I cheated and I should have let, quote, normal people compete and get the wings.
No.
So Reddit, am I the asshole for competing? The wings are so good though.
No.
Not at all. There's a couple edits. Edit. Thanks, guys. I guess the consensus is that chicken wings gods blessed me and my friends are just jelly.
Yeah.
I now have to embark on the holy pilgrimage to all hot pepper contests in the Fire Nation to conquer them all. Wish me luck.
Oh my God. Their poor stomach.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what Sean Evans probably has.
Probably. Or he just like built it.
Well, I think it was like over COVID when he just wasn't doing the interviews for a little bit.
He had to take a break.
Well, he just took one because COVID, but he did like a vlog where he was talking about how he was in the hospital.
Oh.
Because his stomach acid was so fucked up, and the doctors were literally like, you you have to stop. And he
Right.
was like, it's my job. I can't.
I'm surprised he doesn't like, why doesn't he at least like cut him in half? Like don't do it,
Yeah.
you know, like
But-
he doesn't have to take a bite with them,
But
everybody.
he does. Like it's the show, you know. I bet you he has some like prescription strength.
Probably.
Pepto or
He probably
something
he probably has normal checkups.
I hope. I fucking hope.
There's one other edit. It says, since many people asked, no, it doesn't hurt throughout the whole body, nor on the way out.
Or I guess,
Which
yeah,
is
if you don't have the
surprising.
receptors for it, it's just,
Right.
You don't.
Yeah, I definitely don't think this person's an asshole. I would like, you're using your
You're
advantage.
gifted.
Yeah.
You're using your purpose.
Right. That's your advantage.
That's so cool. I wish I had that.
Yeah. I wish I had some kind of like, I don't know,
Magical
like
powers.
magical power. Yeah. Some human strength.
I have always wanted to do a wing eating competition. I think I'd be good at it.
Yeah.
I love wings. I can eat a
I-
lot of them.
I could probably eat 4 and I'm tapped.
Oh, I could eat so many.
I don't.
I could probably eat like 30.
It's one of those things where like I feel like you eat it slow or like in small amounts and it's like spread out farther so you get fuller faster.
Yeah.
So that's that for me. I
love eating with my hands. Any like food that's handy, like ribs or wings, or I just love like that feeling.
Yeah.
I get so like, oh, I'm a human.
I love ribs.
I use like my molars, you know.
I could probably eat more ribs than I can chicken wings.
I couldn't. Ribs are so rich for me.
Yeah.
I just don't like barbecue sauce either. Well, I like it. I just don't favor it.
Yeah.
It's not gross. It's fucking delicious.
Do you prefer like a buffalo or a dry wing?
Oh, what flavor dry?
Just any. Like what like texture do you prefer?
For a bone in, like a flat, I want a saucy wing.
Mm-hmm.
So like a buffalo. But when I get Wingstop, I get their crispers, which are like
Oh.
chicken fingers.
Yeah.
So no bone, obviously. And I get hot honey rub, which is dry.
Yeah. That's like a nugget to me.
Yeah. Large nugget.
Yeah.
Vertical nugget. Long nugget.
God, the last few times I've had Wingstop, it just has not hit.
I love it. I love it. I live near a Wingstop right now. I think I've told you guys that. So like
It's just so attainable
it's
to
so
you.
accessible. I literally can order it and it's to my door in 10 minutes. Like how Chick-fil-A used to be at our old
Yeah.
apartment. So that's dangerous. But I'm slowly starting to kind of tap around Zillow right now for San Diego because it's still a little too early, but like I don't know, I just want to see what's there.
Right.
But I was looking at this one like complex and oh my god, it's so beautiful, whatever. I love the unit, so I zoomed out to like see what's around it.
Right there.
Literally Wingstop and then a fucking Pilates studio right
Oh my
next door.
God.
I was like, I'm never gonna leave my block. Those two things keep me going. I'll just bounce back and forth.
That's
like
so funny that they're even like next to each other.
yeah, like imagine the
Ew.
smell of the
I was
Pilates.
gonna say that Pilates studio probably smells so
It
bad.
probably smells so good.
I would
Oh,
hate
that
to be
smells so
working
good.
out smelling wings.
I bet you the workers hate Wingstop now from just
Yeah.
smelling it. I think about that with like you know how Starbucks has a specific smell too when you walk
Yeah.
in, like all those really
It's like triggering.
iconic smells. The workers probably hate the product after like a month of working there. And I would just never want to do that to myself.
Like Chipotle smells like foil.
Yeah. Chipotle has a very specific smell. Yeah. McDonald's has a specific smell.
Salt.
Yeah. Oh, I almost got McDonald's yesterday, but I had a migraine. And my last migraine, when I had it here, when we were recording, I went to McDonald's after to get fries and a Coke. And it helped so much.
Yeah, you should have got it.
I just didn't want to get up, but God, I wanted it so bad. Yeah, maybe I'll get Wingstop for dinner. I love their little Coke machine.
You should have like a Wingstop stand at your
My wedding.
next party.
Well, the parties. I don't think I've ever thrown a party.
Our next shindig.
Yeah. Instead of backyard hibachi, we'll do backyard Wingstop.
Fire.
Oh, yum. He's so good. They got a new flavor.
What is it?
Smoky chipotle rub.
A lot of people are just adding Chipotle to their menus. Like,
Yeah.
Taco Bell's Chipotle Ranch. Chipotle has a new Chipotle.
McDonald's has it's called gold sauce, and it literally tastes like Chick-fil-A sauce, like identical. Can't believe they did that.
Dunkin' has a their loaded hash browns. They have a Chipotle hash now.
Is it good?
I haven't tried it.
Does it come in like
So
a
you got
cup?
it? Yeah.
I might hit it on the way home.
Dunkin'?
No, it's too late for Dunkin'.
I need like a meal right now.
Yeah, I need proper food.
All right, guys, we're gonna go feed ourselves.
I
can always tell when we're hungry when we
start just talking about
30 minutes about food.
It's just like stream of consciousness. Like we're not even having a conversation. We're both just like,
oh,
this
remember that
good.
one meal?
Wait, you know what I was thinking last night? Do you remember the first time we had the carbonara buldak noodles and we didn't understand how spicy the sauce was?
Kristen, I actually meant to tell you this. We made that the other night.
Yum.
And of course, we've now learned that you only eat half the packet.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah. It's so...
Z made himself one.
Did he use the whole
He
packet?
used the rest of mine and then his whole packet.
Is he okay?
He had a packet and a half of the hot sauce in his buldak.
Is he okay?
He was fine.
Has he talked since?
Nothing's changed. I was like, how are you actually? And he was like, it's fine. I don't get it. That guy's stomach is out of this universe.
Fucks me. Remember we were like sweaty and like fucking
you cannot consume it.
The color of it too.
Yeah, it's
like
alarming.
It looks like it should have the biohazard triangle on the fucking label.
I will never understand people who could even eat the full packet.
Yeah. No, I see people doing that like on TikTok too, all the mukbangs. Like they're like, and then you can buy that sauce like on the side.
Crazy.
And they put more.
You don't need it.
It caps out too. Like the flavor is only there so much.
Right.
And then it's just heat.
That's the thing. Like the flavor is gone even when I do half a packet.
Bit, yeah.
Like it's a very fine line.
Yes.
Because then it's just like you're not even tasting what you're eating at that point.
Nope.
It's just spice.
Which I get. Sometimes I do
People
like
like
meals
that.
for that.
Yeah.
Like I like just and you're wiping your nose or like, especially when you're sick, like getting all that
out.
Spicy food I
feel like I'm not even enjoying it at that point.
Yeah. It's for another reason. It's not for like indulgence anymore.
Right.
I've heard, I want to try this next migraine I have. Spicy food, I guess, is something that people say is helpful. Like when you're in the migraine, eat something spicy.
I know spicy food makes the baby come.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of Skipolini's in Walnut Creek, the Prego pizza.
Yeah,
Monica got that with, I think when she was in labor with Sarah, and I think she went to labor the next day. Actually,
wow.
When I think about it, who cares? All right.
Clearly we're hungry.
Yeah, now I gotta go eat.
Okay, guys, back to normal scheduled programming.
Yes, sorry for all the delays.
Yeah, we're back to you on Monday of next week. And then for Patreon, feel free to send in your own Am I the Assholes, or we can just continue reading the thread. Let us know. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, rate us 5 stars and leave a review because that helps us out a ton, and we love those.
Same with YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed and turn on your notifications. We're almost 30,000.
We're close.
We're like, it's taking so long.
It's okay. Slow and steady wins the race.
You're right.
And we just have we have 29.5 thousand diehard listeners.
Diehards.
Yeah.
Shall I get matching tattoos? I'm sorry. There's something in my eye. I gotta go, guys.
29.9. Yeah. All right, guys. Love you.
Love you.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.